Hello, hello. Today I am making a best start guide to Rimworld and royalty pack, but this is going to be an overall best start guide. It's just going to have some royalty stuff added on. Now, as you can see, this is a heavily modded game. There's going to be lots of mods. I'm going to be going through all the ones that apply to this playthrough as they present themselves. So let's get started. Believe it. Now, I'm going to use my my modified version of the scenario that has 3 sniper rifles. I'm a bit of a cheater. Yes, yeah, it's fine. So I'm also going to give myself an extra survivor. Community builder is going to be my selection, so it's going to be just easy to make this tutorial with a Cassandra Classic. Let's generate our world. Sorry about my puppy. Name's Benita. Benita, get back here. What are you doing? You better not start ringing that bell. I'm telling you. Effing telling you. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm looking for a place that says year-round grow period. And I want it somewhere within this green zone. Like so. And then what I'm using a mod called geological landforms, and this helps me find a landform. And what I'm looking for is the circuit. I have no idea if I'm saying that. The circuit. Now this is almost perfect. It's not a necessity, but I got if I had marble and granite, it'd be absolutely perfect. But marble is amazing. It's great, fantastic. Now I'm gonna go ahead and launch this because this is gonna make for a good start. Now, what I look for in my starting characters, what I do want to do, what I want to do is I actually want to have a character who one of them is a vampire, which is a sanguiphage in this game. I want to do a sanguiphage run. I've never really done a sanguiphage before. So he's going to be my sanguiphage. Social, medical, construction. I really want one that does attacking and stuff. But this will do. This will do. Oh, damn it. I want her to be... Alright, it's fine. But I'm gonna name her Lilith. The Seductress. And, so she's gonna be a medicine, social, intellectual. Benita, hush! Told you, don't you start ringing that darn bell. And everybody else is going to be human so that they can gift her blood. Now this is what I also want to go for. So she's going to be set up to be my intellectual, social, because I'm going to make her the queen basically, and medical because that, in my opinion, is a sub skill. Social, medical, and artistic, in my opinion, they're sub skills because they're not jobs they're going to be doing all the time, right? Let's go over to here, to construction, medicine, and he's damn near perfect if only he fought back. But I guess it doesn't matter because the girl is going to be doing most of the fighting anyway. So, construction, mining, animals, crafting, social. He's an overachiever, that's for sure. And we're back. And I just skipped ahead and I did all the planning already. So this guy's going to be my specialist in construction, mining. He's also going to pick up on animals. I'm going to have cooking and plants. And well, her overall job is going to end up being crafting and artistic. And she, my sanguiphage, we already went over, is the intellectual, social, and medical. With that, let's start. Let's review weight. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we are. And this is where that geological landforms thing comes in. A circuit is always this big U shape where everything's surrounded by this rock. And now we are going to find a place to set up our storage. Now this right there is absolutely perfect in my opinion. Some gas geyser and a steam geyser nearby. Yeah, we're gonna go right here. So go into zone, gonna open up stockpile, throw a big stockpile right there. Alright, and I'm back. And well, this is what I got going on. Got my storage area. I'm starting to set up the rooms. I like to do a 6x6 because that makes for a spacious room. It'll give all your characters a boost for their bedroom. Over here, I'm starting to get the row drop area going. I like to do like 8x15. I got the tilled soil going on. I'll put the mod up here in the top right. And what I like to do is like the long ways is 15, so 2 rows of potatoes here. And then I'll do 2 rows of corn, or no, not corn, rice. Then do a single row of corn. I'll do a single row of strawberries. And I'll do a single row of cotton. We're in the wherever it may be. And then a single row of heel root. And I do this like select one and then expand the area like that, and then go back and delete that, because if you do it just straight up beside this other area, it'll just attach onto this and change it over to cotton, right? Like if I had done it that way. That's the best way I've found to do it all. And this is how I create a setup that this should be all the necessities they need for a starting setup. You can see when I do open up like a grow screen like that I have a ridiculous amount of options, and that's because I am using a vanilla expanded mods. I forget exactly the one that it is, but I'll show it in the top corner. Over here, I'm going to set up the animal pens. I'm going to set it up right near the storage and everything else. That way, any sort of handling or taming or whatever they need to do with the animals is still nearby. And they don't have to run too far to do anything. And one of the first things I like to get set up is where is it? The stone cutter's table. That way I can have stone being built when I figure out how to place this darn thing. Yeah, you're going to want to set it up like that in case you don't know. You go to add build and then make any stone block and then select do forever. That way they'll continuously do it forever, right? Or else you can set it up to only do once and that'll be it. Hey, and when we last left off, I was talking about how I like to set up my stone bench first, and that is because our main important reason. When once you get an abundance of stone, if you had landed on a place that gets granite, you're going to want to use the granite stone blocks, but you're going to start building a wall to enclose that whole area. And once you're going to want to make a doorway sort of system, and the doors are for your colonists. Once, like when you have raiders, the doors are locked. They can't go through the doors. They'll have to break them. But they have a way through, right? That's just an animal fence so that my animals don't get in here. This is all lined with traps, and they'll come through here. And this is just how you set this up. I'll start making some. All right, now to it. Just follow the same thing. Keep our pathway for our doors. Boom, boom, boom. Another marble door, I guess. Get that out of there so that it closes. Line it with more traps. And like I said, they will come through there. Deconstruct that, build a wall there. And that's that. Once you build this, I'll have another quick video once I have some raiders or something to show you how it looks. Alright, next, we're going to want to get a research bench set up. Just like simple research bench, right? As you can see, I already got mine set up. And the first thing you're going to want to research is battery. Once we get our battery researched, we're going to go into power and we're going to do this exact setup. What you see here is I swear by it, is when you face your wind turbines towards each other like this, it amplifies its power output. Now, right now it's saying I'm getting 1700. Sometimes I get up to like 3,800, and I got my geothermal plant right here. Power output 3,600 watts. Now, normally a wind turbine doesn't really put out as much as a geothermal generator, but when you do this, you get a lot of power out of it. And I usually try and make sure that it's on flat ground so that I don't have to continuously build trees. And anywhere there is trees, I throw down some of the stone tile. Right? I use marble because I already had an absolute abundance of it and just needed to get rid of it. But most people want to save their stone tile for, let's see, your wooden art bench. You want to go into grand sculpture, I go all to my details, clear all, and then I find stone blocks, go into stone blocks, and make everything out of marble in your art bench. Because marble is beautiful already, right? So if you're making art out of marble, you get really, really nice things. Beauty, 1625. Like that's a lot. And once you have your power set up like so, I mean, or however you have it set up, I like to get my walk-in freezer built. And how I hate it when they do this. They drop stuff in the doorway, and the doors stay open. And this is exactly why I set this up too. And they're totally bung-holing the whole thing up. So I have an airlock system, and I make double walls on each side of heated areas. So this hallway is actually heated, and this area is cooled. And this area is supposed to fluctuate for this and this. Right now, they're just heating and cooling each other. Those, my colonists are bung holes. Alright, where are they? Now, let's try and show you. This place will fluctuate between, like, as you can see, like 15 to 10 degrees. This should stay a solid -9, because that's what I got my air conditioner set at. Same with this outside wall. If you have this doubled up, it creates insulation. It's even right here. It says 26 degrees this tile, and then -9 this tile. So it creates an insulation block. That really helps. Same with this room. So, and I like to even, once you get the auto doors, you can still have the marble doors, but they operate a lot faster. So this will be like one of the first places I'll actually put auto doors. So this door closes quickly, this door closes quickly, this door closes quickly, and this door closes quickly. And you'll probably see this room start to stay around more to like 5 degrees as long as these doors close quicker. Yeah. Alright, looks like we're lucky enough to have some raiders and some traps. Looks like we got some survivors, but should be able to clean these guys up easily. everyone enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to learn about or have a video made for you. Uh, Thanks again, and have a good one.